Bonsai might be an ancient art, but with the trend towards apartment living and smaller gardens, it's making one serious comeback. Now, the textbook definition of bonsai is the art of dwarfing trees or plants by growing, training and pruning them in containers, but it's much more than that. You're creating a horticultural masterpiece. Many of these plants will outlive both you and I. And let's face it, there's something mildly addictive about taming nature. The oldest living bonsais are said to be over 1,000 years old, and a lot of the plants that you're seeing here should be getting letters from the Queen. The amazing thing is that almost any plant can be bonsai'd, from deciduous trees to evergreen shrubs, fine or broadleafed, tropical or cool climate. Now, Lindsay, if I was to plant this in the garden now, it would turn into a massive tree.
A huge tree.
How do I bonsai it?
Pretty simple, really. First of all, you could cut it off there, cut off the top and start working with the bottom, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently to that and take off all these lower branches.
So once it's like this, we're going to plant it up. How much maintenance would it take?
Well, you might trim it like this from time to time. Any growth that grows up too much, like so, you might trim off. And you can, we can still do some more wiring on this and get some lower branches, but less is more. It's like a painting. It's the simplicity of it, may be its beauty.
How often would you have to root prune?
Every 2 years. You can see that's a really aggressive sort of a root system.
Do you need to have the tools of the trade?
You can start off with some wire cutters or pliers and a decent pair of scissors or secateurs. It's your expression, it's your individuality that makes a beautiful bonsai, not the tools you have, nor the conventions that you may adhere to.
In essence, what you're creating is a miniature garden, so you can have a bit of fun using moss as grass or tiny pebbles as rocks. You can even create entire landscapes in miniature. It's amazing, really, that an ancient art form which originated so many centuries ago in Asia is still just as beautiful and relevant today.